We're going to get right into it today. Noah Lyles versus Kishane Thompson versus everybody else that's fast in the world. This race was star-studded, and we got the results that we were looking for. This is the head-to-head action that I've been talking about. As I'm watching this, I'm like, this is what we want to see. Kishane's first 5-6 steps are so smooth and aggressive. You got 5 meters between him, Lyles, and everybody else. And that's the thing, is if he can just execute down the track just like that, keep his form, keep the gap that he makes in the beginning, it's so easy for him to do what he's got to do. And you see that smirk on his face, now he knows that he's got Lyles. I will say though, Lyles, when he came back, it's impressive how he stayed close enough to have a chance at the end. If you look at the times, only 0.03 between them. So it's kind of crazy that Lyles, being the last guy to really be in shape, every race he's taken, he's going down one, he's going down one, he's going down one. He's been running faster and faster. So that still makes Lyles dangerous. And we'll have another, we'll make another video with what he says in his interview. Lyles, he's the best at making an excuse for why he didn't win and a reason for why he's going to win later on. He's right in that it doesn't really matter now. But if you look at the slow-mo, Kishane is so much more patient. He takes his time, and he's got a higher knee drive. He's got more power than everybody, and he uses it. His ground contact is what I want y'all to pay attention to. Look at his ground contact. He does not spend a lot of time on the ground, versus Kenny spends a lot more time on the ground. And even Noah spends a lot more time on the ground in the beginning, but towards the end, Noah's feet start catching up with him. And that's why he's so good at the two. But Kishane really had to have this one. And I'm glad that he did. This is what should have happened at the Olympics. But I think that him not diving at the line and taking it is really what, when you see like Noah, if we go back just a little bit, Noah in the first, this is 30 meters right here. He's in like 7th or 8th, and so is Kenny. That's the difference between 100 meter and 200 meter guys right there. Like, it's kind of incredible how they're literally 7th, 8th, maybe. Yeah, 7th and 8th. You can tell by their feet. And then they end up being 2nd and 3rd. So their top end speed is really their best. Christian is in 2nd or maybe even right next to Kishane. This is where I say Christian, I really do feel like he's got the ability to run way faster than he's running. I think he's just still working on his form. He only finished like tied with Kenny. So like next year, y'all are going to see a different Christian Coleman, because this whole year of work and him understanding his form, if Christian does the same thing that Kishane does and just tries to hold his speed, meaning not let your form break down till the end of your race, then you're going to see the times. And that's what Kishane does, meaning that he's taller, but he also has a great start. So blending those two together, Christian just has to run taller at the end of his races, more like he would run in his 200. So I think he's learning that, and you're seeing the consistency from him this year. But I mean, he's dousing both Noah and Kenny right now. But as you see, as they continue, Kenny and Noah's top end speed takes over, bigger stride length, and they finish faster. They decelerate slower than other people. They don't decelerate as fast as others, and they finish well every time, which is why Kishane, these races are important to his overall like confidence, and also just like his understanding of what he's got to do to make it happen when it counts. And I think that's the only thing that was missing last year, honestly. Kishane just did not have enough chances to get overseas and run against these guys. Overseas, understanding the clock is different, the time frame is different, everything. One thing that I wanted to see when Noah and Kishane get together is I want to see how Kishane responds to Noah at the end. I want to see, honestly, Noah and Kishane together so that they know they're next to each other, so that Noah has a a better chance of doing what he's supposed to do. And seeing how Kishane's start really makes that big of a difference, because you can see it in this race that he really changed the mood of the race when he gapped them in the beginning. Honestly, with all these people in this race, with all these PBs, you never know what can happen. And it's a lot of pressure, gotta be, especially being this far across the world, being in whatever country that they're in. These are the top of the top. So this is what I've been talking about as far as getting Kishane out here against the world, getting used to going against the best of the best while overseas. Then you got the drama with Kenny and the drama with Noah. I was going to post a video, but I ain't even worried about it because you all saw it. The world saw it. There's still some tension, and that's why the 4x1 for the US will never be great, because we have this, people can't compete and have respect for each other. There's always got to be disrespect. But I think this race today tells you what's going to happen in that world. So I want y'all to pay attention to how Kishane stays open, meaning he focuses on his stride length over stride frequency in the beginning. He still has a smooth stride frequency, but you can see that both Noah and Kenny and Christian's stride frequency and Trayvon's stride frequency is higher than Kishane's. Kishane's taking less steps to the finish line, but he's doing it in a way where his ground contact is better than all four of those guys who are running faster, hitting the ground faster, right? Having more steps than he was. So I think that's the difference, being he's taller than everyone, and he also he's very efficient. First 30, look at how efficient he is. Low ground contact, doesn't stay on the ground very long, accelerates very well out of his push, and then he keeps it. He keeps attacking. You can tell how aggressive he is. He keeps attacking. But the distance that he puts between him and everybody else at the start, he's able to hold it because of how efficient he is down the track. The ground contact, I think, is the most important for him. Whereas everyone else, stride frequency, they get more steps down. As you can see, it's not really that important. And this is what I try to tell guys in the 40s. They don't really have to pitter patter, like take 1,000 steps to run a fast 40, run a 4.4, to run a 4.3. In high school, I ran a 4.4, and I ran that without any of the knowledge that I share with y'all on this channel, because I didn't know that knowledge yet. I hadn't had my coaching from Coach Alan Johnson or Coach Edric Florial at UK yet. I just knew from my coach, Lascelles Lewis, in high school, and from my coach, Coach Miller, that I had to get my knees up and I had to do my best to attack the ground. That's all I knew. And that's all it really takes to run a fast 40. It's the same thing running fast in any race. Understanding if you get your knees higher than everybody else, you're gonna get more force application to the ground. And then from there, you turn the stride frequency over, your hands getting faster, and being efficient with your motions. Other than that, it really is cake. It's really cake. You get to dab up the mascot and stuff, you feel me, and just do what you do. So that is the beauty of racing, and the beauty of once you get a guy like this who learns and understands it. This is why Usain Bolt could never be beat. This is why it was so difficult for people to beat Justin Gatlin. This is why it was so difficult to beat Maurice Green in his prime. Because once you get it, you got it. You don't have to try hard. All you got to do is be in shape and understand how to execute. And that's all this is. Kishane didn't put no extra effort to this. He didn't do no extra antics before the race. All he did was come out here and execute. Look at how he's moving. Hips down the track, attacking the ground, less ground contact than everybody else. When the pressure comes, stay focused on your lane.
Y'all watch the Olympics? I know y'all watch the Olympics, but did you watch it the way that we're about to break it down? The first thing that I noticed is just power. Like, power, but he's got turnover too. If you see it,
he's in the zone, he's reading the quarterback's eyes. He can play the run and play the pass at the same time.
I think that he's a guy that can go 9.7, possibly low 9.7s as well.